2 years ago, Derek Carr looked like a legit MVP candidate. He even reminded me of Aaron Rodgers with his throwing and running ability. But now, in the midst of his worst season as a pro, he's regressed like no other. What happened? The first reason for Carr's regression would have to be his poor offensive line play. In 2016, the Raiders had the fourth best line in the NFL. Highlighted by names such as Rodney Hudson, Donald Penn, and Kalichi Osmele, they only allowed 18 sacks all year, an average of 1.125 a game. For comparison, the 2018 Raiders have already allowed 25 sacks through 8 games. That's an average of 3.125 times a game, or about 3 times worse than the 2016 Raiders line. Now look, anyone who knows anything about football knows that good offenses are always built from the inside out, starting with the offensive line. Look at the Giants, for example. Their offense includes Odell Beckham Jr., Eli Manning, Sterling Shepard, and Evan Ingram. Yet, they're ranked 25th in the league for points scored, due to their offensive line being, well... The Raiders' offensive line struggles were highlighted on Thursday Night Football against the San Francisco 49ers, when they allowed for 8 sacks. If Derek Carr is to have any chance to ever return to his old form, Jon Gruden needs to fix that line fast. The second reason as to why Derek is playing so poorly is his lack of offensive weapons. In 2016, the year Carr threw for 28 touchdowns and looked like the next great quarterback, his offense was loaded. They had guys such as Michael Crabtree and Amari Cooper, looking like the next great wide receiver duo, and players such as Seth Roberts and Andre Holmes, being nice complementary pieces at receiver. At tight end and running back, the Raiders had guys such as Clive Walford, Latavius Murray, and Jalen Richard, all putting together nice seasons. Now, in 2018, Carr has no weapons, with his best targets to throw to being a washed-up Jared Cook and Jordy Nelson, and his only capable receiver, Martavis Bryant, is too stupid to even learn the playbook. At running back, they still have Jalen Richard, but they also have a 4 years too old Marshawn Lynch as the bell cow. For Carr to have any chance, he needs some talent to throw to. And no, getting rid of Amari Cooper and Michael Crabtree is not the answer to that. The third reason as to why Derek has regressed would have to be a lack of support from the coaching staff and front office. If we've seen anything with Jon Gruden, no player is safe, especially considering none of these players are his since he didn't draft them. And with his contract having the option to be able to cut him with minimal dead cap in 2019 and beyond, the writing is on the wall for Derek. And now, with reports coming out every day that the Raiders are looking to trade or cut him, his confidence has definitely taken a hit. This can be seen with how upset he got against the Seahawks in London. This lack of confidence has also affected his play. Carr no longer plays with that ballsy swagger he had in 2016. He now looks timid, submissive, and afraid on the field. With this combination of no offensive line, no weapons, and no support from the front office or coaching staff, Derek has fallen from potential All-Pro to a soon-to-be free agent. Now, I want Derek to do well. He seems to be an upstanding citizen who tries to do right. But if he is to ever have a chance at redemption, he better hope that Jon Gruden trades him to the Jaguars.